What is good, y'all? SmooveGotGame, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame back with another Pirates rebuild video. Today we are in year 2027. We had game one of the regular season last time out. So if you guys missed that, make sure you guys go back and check it out. It'll be the full game down there listed with one of our brand new starters, Tariq Screwball, getting the opening day start. And today we're going to focus more so on number 2 big addition, Dustin May. Made some really big additions to this rotation, help the pitching get better, and hope that the bats can start to produce. And that's exactly what we're going to be banking on this year to go win this ring or not. So if you guys are ready to rock out with that, leave a like, subscribe on your way into the video, show that love and support for your boy to start off yet another good year with hopefully good positive vibes. As we look to not only get into this Dustin May start, but possibly the end of March as well. And we'll see how much into April we go too. But Dustin May had a fantastic season last year with the Los Angeles Dodgers, helping them actually go on to win a World Series last year. So leaving them, coming fresh off a ring and wanting to come to us is kind of a surprise. But I'll gladly take it, coming in to being number 2 right into the rotation and hopefully helping build yet another playoff roster. We signed him to a 5-year deal, so he will be here for an extended period of time. Maybe the Dodgers didn't want him for that long, and that's why he chose to go somewhere else, get more money now that he got his rings. But here in game 2 against the Marlins, after what happened in game 1, like I said, I'm going to try not to spoil it. So if you guys haven't, go back and see that. We'll look to get a little bit of the same here as far as the start goes from Dustin May. It's about the only spoiler I might give you. Let's see if we have a good start here with him as well. So we get the strikeout on the slurve down and low. Has great break on his pitches. Good four-seamer. Great little sinker ball to get the ground balls here, as you see one on full display over there to Tamar Johnson. I feel like I should change that number, by the way. Do you guys rock with him, Brian? 81. I know it's kind of like weird. Like baseball doesn't have design numbers to like know what you should wear, but I feel like 81 is just very weird for a jersey number. We'll have to shorten that down to like number 8 or something. But we do manage to pull off 2 runs there in the top or bottom of the first. And Dustin May's going right back to work, getting a strikeout high and away there, swinging through the slurve on the outside part of the plate, just getting it to break back over barely. And that slurve was working today. It was getting a lot of swings and misses and a lot of watchful eyes as we get that call upstairs for strikeout number, what's that, 2 or 3 here in the game so far, as we get another one right there. We're on a strikeout streak here. 2-2 to Jacob. Swings and misses through the slurve. I told you the slurve was just beautiful all day long. Now here with 2 outs in the 3rd inning, we get the watch on the sinker. That's got to be at least 5-6 straight strikeouts. As we head into the 4th inning here, and they finally get a ball back in play, and O'Neal Cruz not able to handle this one, so Fraley will get on with a base hit. So we're going to put 2 more runs up on the board, so it's now 4-0. But at least we were able to go ahead and put some more runs on the board. And Dustin May has been looking good all day for a lot of strikeouts too. Not a whole lot of pitch count there. That's a base hit that gets up the middle. It'll squeeze its way through, but no advancement by Fraley over the 3rd. 5 runs at 1st and 2nd now for Dustin May. His first chance here of having a little bit of danger, running in scoring positions. This is tapped right back to him. He's going to pick it up himself. Throw over to O'Neal at 2nd. Back over to 1st. Not in time. Just enough speed by JCJ. And Jake Berger now gets to be clutch. 0-2. Pop skyward. Pete Alonso is there to make the play. And now we just have one more man to worry about. Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 2 on the day. May gets the sinker. And it covers a little too much of the plate as that ball is gone. 3-run home run by Lamont Wade Jr. Try to get that sinker low and away to get him to either chase or chop it on the ground. Instead, it's a little bit too high up near the belt. And he just drilled that one into right field. Long fly ball, and it's now a 3-4 ball game. And we have to hope for Dustin May to go ahead and have a little bit of a bounce back here. And just hope that doesn't carry all the way through, as that's a broken bat, almost getting to his ankles. 0-2 to Ramirez. Lines this slurve. This is going to left field this time, and it'll be gloved in. We'll continue forward into the 5th inning here. Getting back to our regularly scheduled program, slurve, low and away. That'll be strikeout number 8 on the day. As we actually managed to get 2 more runs there in the bottom of the 4th to get some of those runs back. And we still at least have a 3-1 lead now, 6-3. That's a good way to answer back. 3 straight strikeouts there in the 5th. We are up to 10 total now for Dustin May. As I mean, he's been looking fantastic. You got to think there's, what, 15 outs at this point? So there's 5 outs unaccounted for that haven't been a strikeout. More strikeouts than any other outs. That is amazing. I think Mario more strikeouts than hit. Well, for sure more strikeouts than hits. They don't have 10. More strikeouts than base runners on, including the walks, errors, hit by pitches, all that stuff. Definitely is more than that. We get a chopper on the ground here over to our third baseman, Brian Hayes, over to second for 1. And over for the double play. That's why he's still in the starting lineup. That average might always be around 240, 250. But when I tell you I need a defensive play at third base, he's got me. And a great flip there by Jamar Johnson, too. Coming in on the jump throw, spinning and nailing it with perfect accuracy. That's a good job by the third-year second baseman. Now, unfortunately, we just walked Jackson Jr. to walk him over to first base right after. Then we get a ball in the dirt, moving him over to second. And he's back in scoring position here. Jake Berger could really get this game tight again. 3-1. Line on the ground. Sinker right over to Johnson. Jump throw again. Got him. And Johnson's got really good defense too as well. He's got really good range. He's got really good speed to get to a lot of those balls up the middle into the gaps. And here, as we try to go into the later part of the game, I wanted to see if we could watch at the very least and see how it ended. So I'm going to come in here and change this. There we go. Show sim screen. We got Jonathan Loaiza coming in here. And so I changed it for no reason. They're not going to let me watch the end of it. But we do go ahead and get the dub here. Dustin May tipping off to the teammates. Outfielders are celebrating. We get a victory here to go ahead and tie up the record for the year 1-1. Coming back in this game too, winning despite the 3-run home run. This time just enough offense. 13 hits as a squad, 7 runs. And Pete Alonso 2 for 4, 2 bombs in this game as well. Garrett Mitchell had a triple. Ryan Reynolds 2 doubles. Garrett Mitchell had a double. How many? 3 for 5 total. Everybody else just about 2 except for Cruz and Hayes that went 0 for. Johnson and Davis went 1 for 4 and 3. But there you go, Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell almost hit for the cycle. A home run away from the cycle. Oh, never mind. It says, yeah, a double, a triple, and he had 3 hits for the day. So, yeah, Garrett Mitchell was a home run away from the cycle. Pete Alonso had 2 home runs. Brian Reynolds had 2 doubles. We had 1 error as a team. And Dustin May goes 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 walks. Just unfortunately, one of those hits ended up being a home run that led to 3. But good job, Jonathan Loaiza and the rest of the bullpen to shut it down and hold the door, leading us into the series finale against Edward Cabrera versus Paul Skeens. 32 starts last year, a 12-10 record, 4 ERA, but the FIP was, I think, at around a 3.7, 3.6, 9.9 strikeout per 9, and the walks per 9, especially compared to his counterpart, extremely low. I mean, almost cut in half. So we'll look to see what kind of year our new number 3 can be. No Mitch Keller this time around. Nestor Cornez slipping. He's kind of taking over that role. But we'll be focusing on him as we are down 1-0, while also focusing on newly traded forward center fielder Garrett Mitchell, who, despite having a good average and historically having a good average, his vision, I don't know if, yeah, 28. His vision is 28. Let me know down below. I personally, this isn't just to make, my teammate better or my guy better. I feel like that doesn't make sense. He's coming off a year where he hit 280, 290. I'm pretty sure he's been around that for his career. So far this season, he's over 300. Obviously, before I'm getting my hands on to him. A 28 vision, just especially if you have a 3 for 5 day, 28, I don't think you've seen the ball only 28 out of 100 times. So let me know if it makes sense to at least raise that up to like at least the average level around the team, which I'd say is around like 50. Like if y'all think a move to 55 would be warranted, let me know down below in the comment section. I do want to make moves like that happen that make more sense for the series, make other teams good too as well. So like other ideas that I've seen from others is like if another team's rookie of the year wins it, their potential goes up 1 grade. Like I can do stuff like that, or just upgrading things that don't make sense for other players that help other teams be better. But same thing with us too. Like that just doesn't make sense why his vision would be so low. Now, thankfully, he's got enough speed to roam around center field, so I don't feel like we'll be missing out on that aspect. He can steal bases as well. So although it does suck not to have 99 speed out there with Pete and his good defensive ability, This will give him plenty of time to view the training to get his contact up and start to hit better. As you can see, we can still make throws like that. Alexis Santos here in the ninth, trying to get us closed out of this. We end up winning 2-1. He gets another save here on the season. Good job for the Rook. And we actually walk out of here with a dub and a series victory. We won the series 2-1. And that was a great job. Not much actually from Garrett Mitchell. Actually ended up going 0 for 4 with him with 4 strikeouts, which, you know, it just seemed like he couldn't make contact with anything. I had good timing on a lot of stuff, and he just, with 28 vision, he couldn't touch anything. Now, 6 hits as a squad, though. Tamar Johnson with a 2-hit day. Reynolds with 2 more RBIs with his 3rd double of the year. Getting us our only 2 runs. Paul Skeens, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 8 Ks. That's a fantastic start. Probably could have even went a little deeper depending on pitch count, but that'll be how the Major League season starts. The AAA season has started as well. They're off to an opposite start at 1-2. But I just wanted to check on them and see how kind of some of these guys down here were going. Because we have a couple guys that could be Major League bound. Kyle McCoy, Sang-Chi Cheng, Patrick Robert, Rob Key. Both those guys doing fantastic. Rick Breeding, Aiden Miller, Jason DeLay if needed. Aiden Tatsuki, who's doing pretty good. Everybody else kind of, Xander Enrico definitely ain't ready. But 7 innings and probably just only 2 earned. That is not a bad start at all as we go back up to the Major League level, simulating now through a road series against the Braves. We end up winning game 1. Going to game 2 here, down 3-2. Jojo Romero is on the plate, who we actually wanted to go sign. The Braves took him from us. I did offer a deal to Jojo Romero, so this could be a great time to get some revenge if possible. Runs at the corners. And Henry Davis has been clutch before as we get the steal attempt at second base. He slides right in under the tag. Great work there. And they're actually going to do now, because of that stolen base, intentionally walk Davis to load everything up and actually get to the top of our lineup, which is Garrett Mitchell. 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a single. I know you got 28 vision, but please give me something here to make contact with. Or better yet, walk me. I'll take that instead, so I don't got to swing this back. See, look, another day when I'm not controlling 3 for 4, and then I come in and use, it's just the, yeah, I might have to make the executive decision on that. There's no way that you're going 3 for 4, 28 vision, and as soon as I take over the control, now all of a sudden you can't hit anything? Because that's 0 for 5 in my hands. That's crazy. As we go here to the top of the 9th, they weren't able to do anything in the bottom of the 8th. We kept it still, but we have to score here if we want this game to continue into extras or have a chance to win in the bottom half. I thought that was going to get down for a second. I almost started turning up, but that's going to be a fly ball to left. Pete Alonso next. 2, 3, and 4 due up for us. Alonso today is 1 for 4. There it is, a 4-seamer near eye level there, chest level, towards the stands, and it'll be gloved in. Did not get enough oomph behind that one. And then Anthony Santander, we will be up next. He will chop the screw curve into the dirt, making it even, 2-2. Over top of it this time. So that'll be how the game ends. Pop out or fly out, pop out, strike out, and the Braves take game number 2. So no series sweeps here as of yet. Johan Oviedo ends up going 3 innings, giving up 1 earned run there late to allow them to take the win. But as 12 hits, we got to get more than 2 runs. We got to get these guys connected. So, I mean, Mitchell had 3, but Reynolds, Alonso, Santander, they're not cleaning up. Cortez only went 1 for 4 today. Cruz went 2 for 4. I don't know if I'm going to have to switch those 2 with Santander and Alonso. We'll have to see. But Cortez Jr., 5 innings, 2 earned, 4 Ks. Not a terrible start. We'd love to, of course, get a little bit more production. But I think that looks better if he goes like 7 or 8 innings. Or even if we get the dub, it looks a little bit better. So coming off of the 3-game winning streak, we finally catch an L here. And then win this 7-3 game here. 3 hits by O'Neal, 2 by Cruz, Santander, and Johnson. A home run by Santander and Cruz. 2 RBIs apiece, with Johnson getting 2 more. And then Jared Jones, 8 innings, 5 hits, 107 Ks. So that recaps the dub. That solidified the 3-game winning streak and takes us into the final game here of the month of March. It's going to get us to the rest of the season. And Jose Leclerc has a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Chance to go ahead and set things up for the closer, new rookie, in the 9th. If he can go ahead and shut this down and show him how it's done beforehand. So he has that runner on first. That's the tying run. Then we get a long fly ball here. This is going to go deep out to left field. It will hit up against the wall. They're going to have to get it in quickly as Reynolds takes a little bit of a hesitation step here, getting it into Johnson. And that hesitation will cause an RBI double to come across Jared Clinic, getting this game back tied, blowing the save for Jose Leclerc, and setting him actually up for an L here if we can't straighten things out. But of course, we get the strikeout there on Ronald Acuna Jr. Matt Olson will watch his four-seamer by the feet, not chasing. And we're actually going to go ahead and go back into the bullpen. We're getting Johan Oviedo, a long reliever for us, to go ahead and potentially come in after getting like 1-2 innings, depending on how much this goes. Chop into the outfield. This is going to get past them. Reynolds is going to have to come in firing. Throw it to the plate. Will be up the line. Not in time. So not able to make anything shake with that one. And the Braves, now with a 1-run lead, it's up 4-3 game. They're going to go to their closer now. So it is closing time in the show. They have Devin Williams back on the mound, facing 4, 5, and 6 for us. Can we tie this game up? Pete Alonso with the 1-0 count says, yes, we can. Solo home run. Number 3 on the season, 415 feet out of here. And that was just a deadly crushed ball. Williams gave it too much to the plate there. Alonso doing his thing, just pulled that one over left field. And just like that, this ball game is tied once again. And we still have a lot more to go through here because there's still 3 outs in this inning to be grabbed, as O'Neal will actually go ahead and grab that first one. Santander with a full count, 3 for 2 on the day though, will swing through the 4-seamer upstairs. No late inning home run magic from him. And then Brian Hayes at number 7, 1-1 count. Lines this one into the outfield for a 2-out base hit. Come on, y'all. Let's go ahead and run this thing back real quick if we can. Johnson chopping. Come on now, Johnson. Chopping that one on the ground. We get out of here thanks to Pete with a tie game. But now hand things over to Johan Oviedo in the bottom of the 9th to see if this will extend. Are we going to be done here? Is this going to be a liner right over to Hayes? Easy throw over to first. Got him. Let's keep this game going. I want to see us get a dub here if possible. Swing and miss. Love those. Love those. Ozzy Albies up next. He'll chop this on the ground right back to the pitcher. Thankfully, we had that shift on, though. So Cruz makes the play. We'll take this thing into extra innings. It's Darius Bonds coming into the ballgame. And I love seeing that ERA. Let's go ahead and tax it up a little bit higher now. We do have 1, 2, and 3. Looks like set to do up for us. Reynolds, line drive. That's going to get down in the gap and go back up against the wall. That should be easy too. We're going to go ahead and score across our extra inning runner with ease. Reynolds is at second base walking. And that was with 1 out too as well. So that's very clutch for the Pirates. Now, unfortunately, it would be the only one we grabbed. So we're bringing Alexis Santos. 1 save and 2 of his opportunities. Need him to be clutch here. 667 average against lefties is not good, especially when the first person he's facing is Jared Clinic, who was 3 for 4, a triple away from the cycle, and a lefty. This is not set up to get in too well. Runner at second base. First pitch he sees will be a 4-seamer downstairs. Alexis Santos. I love the windup that he has. I love the motion. I do like the pitches. I just want that fork ball to be a little bit more consistent. It seems like the fork ball is the one that gets him in trouble the most, when it really should just be a ground ball pitch there as we get a 4-seamer on the ground. Good play over the first. Now we need a strikeout here against Ronald Acuna Jr. if possible, and we do end up getting it. We're 1 out away. Matt Olson, 1-1. Chops this one on the ground. Can Hayes make the play? Throw goes over to first base, and we got him! Alexis Santos against the toughest part of this Braves lineup. A potential playoff opponents. Projected right now as the 3 seed behind us at 2. We close them out with the rookie closer. Santos comes in, gets the plays that he needs, and we're able to walk out of here with a 5-4 late inning victory, scoring 2 in the 9th and 10th to walk away with the dub. After they scored 2 in the 8th too. So I mean, both 2 back-to-back, late inning rallies. But 9 hits is a squad, 2 by Santander and Hayes. And Santander gets his 2nd home run, as well as Cortez as well. Cortez is up to 5 ribbies with Alonso and Reynolds. Santander's at 3. And overall, that was a good first month of the season. March went pretty good, 4-2 coming out of it. Let's get a couple more simulations in here. Go ahead and get to one of our first scouting weeks as we now have the Washington Nationals losing game 1. Coming back for game 2 though, 6-3. So far we've been doing a lot of splitting the first 2 and then kind of winning the deciding game 3. But as far as what we're going to look for this season, relief pitching, I'm looking at second base and not second base, but shortstops, and I'm looking at right field. Just to see what we can find at those spots, mainly right field and relief pitching, but shortstop just have a third position in there. Then I came in here and saw that one of our guys is 59% efficient. So yeah, definitely got to get him off my scouting team. We're going to bring in Guillermo Harvey instead, who's around the 90-80 range. So I was looking for different positions to go ahead and look at. We're obviously looking here on the alls, on our focuses. Relief pitching, I'm seeing we got Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, South Korea. Okay, so I'm seeing international. 3 of the first 4 were international, so we can go ahead and scout with our pitcher efficient scout, 97 on pitcher, 93 on efficiency, relief pitching for the internationals. And with our other 2 scouts here, we have both are like 98, 89 and position players. One's 94 in efficiency, one's 89. So with the one that I'm more efficient with, let's go ahead and get a larger group. And for right fielders, I see Dominican Republic. That looks beautiful, especially with some of them coming in beautiful. Alabama, so that would be East, I think, technically considered. So we got Alabama, good contact, good defense, good speed. Okay, vision, kind of like the Dominican Republic. We got Ohio in the Central, Dominican Republic, Georgia, which would be East. Netherlands, once again, international. Pennsylvania, which I think is East. Netherlands, international. Okay, so about 4 internationals, 3 East, and a Central. So we'll go right field international first, and then we'll actually scout just like a specific player that's out in right field that's up there on top of the board that's not a part of that list. And that would be, we got Brian Meadows here in Alabama, good contact. We also got Steve Overstreet, who's got good contact, good vision, and good defense in Ohio. And it'll be the one Central guy. So I can do right field's East and get that whole group and international, but then I can focus in on Steve Overstreet here. So let's focus on Steve, get him done in 2 weeks, get those 2 positions done in about 4 weeks, and come right back to simulation where we get the worst news we could have possibly ever received. Julian Cortez is going to be out for 2 to 3 months with a fractured hand because of today's game. That'll be putting him on a 60-day level. We obviously lose the game. And now a new DH is going to have to step in. And the only person I can think of that has good hitting stats where the defense wouldn't be much of a problem, and he's not backing up any specific positions, would be rookie Herbert Bill. I got him up here for a reason. He was hitting very good. He actually had a lot of home runs too at the AAA level. So let's see what the switch hitter can do added to our lineup. We now have 3 switch hitters in the lineup, which is crazy. But let's see what he can do at DH. 78 overall now. See how much more he grows. Take a look at the pitching staff. Everybody's doing great over here. ERAs are low, whips are kind of low. Nestor Cortez needs to work on his. Johan Oviedo is looking good though, so don't be surprised if he takes that Nestor Cortez Jr. spot. Wise good, Sims looking good. Bessia, ooh, probably just gave a 1-earned run, but still, don't want to see that too early. And Leclerc and Santos kind of adjusting to their new roles, adjusting to the bigs. He's had 2 saves, 1 blown. So we'll have to see if any of that stuff kind of changes around. And next time out, looks like we stopped right on a Nestor Cortez stop here against the St. Louis Cardinals. So playing the division for the first time this season, as we are 5-4, they are 4-4. We'll have to see how that goes. And like I said, we're going to take the season kind of slow here near the beginning, speed it up near that mid section, and then at the end, we go back to being slowed down. So through this first at least month, April, maybe about halfway through May, we'll kind of take it a little slow, speed up through the end of May, June, July, and then slow back down again throughout August, September. Not incredibly slow in August, but really slow down in September, most likely, to get that playoff race in there. So if you guys have been enjoying the episodes, leave a like, comment, subscribe on your way out. It's been your boy SGG, aka the King of Games, aka SmooveGotGame. I'll catch you guys in the next Pirates Rebuild. College Football 25 is on the way. If it's not already out by the time I'm doing this voice over, because by the time I'm doing this, I haven't recorded yet, but I might schedule to go up before this. So if it is out, make sure you guys go check the series. If not, it's on the way. Love you guys so much. Catch you in the next one. Later.